Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever you're watching this. Welcome to the only King's College TV show that gets to the center of the young minds and voices you hear and see here on campus. My name is Joseph Bailey, also known as the kid with the mustache, and this is I Mustache You a Question. My first guest is my good friend, Patrick Corcoran. Patrick?
Hi, Joe. Thanks for having me on the pilot of your show. I can't believe it got greenlit, to be honest. I don't know what kind of board meetings happened to let this occur.
A lot of secretive ones.
I can't believe that I'm your first booking. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, Rihanna just wasn't available.
No one's going to tune in. Everyone has to start somewhere, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's just see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, we've been friends for a long time now, haven't we?
I met you in 3rd grade, I think. Yeah.
That's been a long
and
trip.
I've just been a parasite ever since. So.
We feed off of each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
negatively.
In that long friendship, how well do we actually know each other?
Not
like,
super
honestly?
well. I think I just found out where you lived like last year.
It might have actually been this summer, so like 6 months ago.
You're in the
like
valley, so
yeah,
I'm in the ballpark.
Somewhere around there. But yeah, so I mean, we're gonna try and get to know each other a little bit better. So have a couple questions here.
Yeah, let's do some questions.
So Pat, what are you?
What am I? Like not who am I? Like what am I? Like
what are
like
you?
like where were
Yes.
you birthed from? Like
what dimension
terrestrial
are you from?
plane? Yeah. I don't know. I'm just the guy who's doing my best getting asked rude questions on a television show. So I mean that's great. I'm a mass comm major. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring that out still. I'm a creative writing minor. So and I like that.
I mean, you're still a parasite, so like we can just like keep feeding off each other.
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah,
after college,
exactly.
we just gotta stay in touch.
Yeah.
But even as a parasite, are you happy?
Like as a person.
Yeah.
Like and with my like existence.
Yeah.
Or just like from like a day to day.
Mental or physical? Your choice.
No. Happy? No. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so anyone who's like, oh, I'm like a happy person, or I don't trust that kind of person because nobody gets up at the beginning of the day and is like, I'm just happy until I go to bed. You know, I have happy moments, but I'm fine. You know, like why isn't it okay to be a fine person? You know, I'm at a base level of satisfaction, and once you get too happy is when you're gonna get paranoid about what's gonna bring this crashing down. So,
True.
I would say I'm fine. Thanks, though.
You're healthy.
Yeah.
You're healthy.
Well, that's debatable, but yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah. Even then, I don't know.
Physically, no.
We're really striking out, so
Yeah.
on all fronts.
Yeah. So on the topic of happiness,
Yeah.
I'm not sure when when people are going to see this, but it's the beginning of the holiday season. Halloween just passed, so we're in November.
We're
Thanksgiving,
right into
Christmas. I mean, Thanksgiving doesn't really exist anymore. But
No.
what's your favorite holiday?
All right, I know you're gonna fight me on this, but
I'm always going to fight you.
Christmas is the best holiday, and it's the gold standard for holidays. Now, do you want to explain to the audience why you don't like Christmas? Because I'm ready to refute your terrible opinion.
Christmas has just become pure greed anymore. Everyone needs to learn the definition between want and need, for God's sake. So your kids do not need the new game. They don't need the new Jordans. But it's like there's so much about it that's wrong, and it just crushes all the other holidays around.
Well, what's your favorite? Let me turn that around on you.
Thanksgiving, because it's the only holiday that's it's still kind of
Thanksgiving is useless because you meet all the relatives that you manage to avoid for the rest of the year. They all congeal onto you, most with terrible political opinions. You have to sit at a table with them and pretend that you like them at all. And it's one meal. That's all your Christmas. Yeah. You can have multiple meals. You get gifts. And you get to give people things. I enjoy doing that, believe it or not.
Yeah, but I mean, Thanksgiving.
Because I'm a generous soul.
Yeah, but at Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving, it was the Pilgrims and the Indians. They were probably hiding their deceit for each other a long time.
That's a good point.
They were just eating other people's food.
I do like deceit, so.
It's the only holiday that still sticks to its origin of
true.
Just horribleness.
It's probably the most American holiday, I would say.
That it is.
Forget 4th of July, Thanksgiving.
I mean, I think the Canadians celebrate it as well, but they do it on a different day.
Right.
But, I mean, that's all up to them.
North, yeah.
That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sticking to my guns there. I think Christmas is the best.
I will continue to fight you on
this.
As
long as you're not saying like Easter or something crazy like that, because nothing's going on that day.
Forget about Easter.
I know we're at a Catholic school, but I'm sorry, I'm not stumping for Easter, and nobody should.
No.
So.
Yeah, but you and I, the one thing that I know we have in common, we're fans of TV. We like film and whatnot, and one of your favorite TV shows, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Is it Breaking Bad or Breaking Bad?
Okay, it's stupid that this is even a controversy because there are people who say Breaking Bad. It's not Breaking Bad. That's like saying Game of Thrones. It's stupid. It's borderline idiotic. It's Breaking Bad because Walter White is Breaking Bad. It's like saying like Star Wars. It sounds stupid. So anyone who's saying Breaking Bad out there, anyone out there who's still saying it like that, you need to fix yourself. Check yourself into some kind of program.
But then our good friends, when we were talking about this earlier, our good friend Sam Zavada also
Yeah.
brought up the Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Rogue
yeah.
One.
Yeah, he said, well,
That's different.
if you say Rogue One, it makes it sound like there's going to be a Rogue 2, but I don't think that's happening.
That's
I don't
not gonna
watch
happen.
the Star Wars. So.
Yeah. If you saw what happened in Rogue One, there ain't going to be no Rogue 2.
No, I guess not.
No.
Don't spoil it. When I get around to watching all 9 of those movies.
Yeah, but but like going to the movies, that's something you like doing. So
Yeah.
candy. What's your favorite candy?
Oh,
Gotta know
man.
your favorite candy.
I think 100 grams are really good because it reminds me of the poverty that I find myself in. It's like, oh, this candy's named after an amount of currency that I'll never acquire, especially with the track I'm going down.
Oh,
so
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, me personally, I kind of like the Skittles.
Oh, Skittles
are my thing.
Well,
you've got some opinions on
yeah,
Skittles.
here's
You've got
the
some
thing.
strong
So,
feelings about Skittles.
I don't know
that.
what happened in like 2012 or 13 or so, but some corporate executive at Mars or whoever makes Skittles decided, let's get rid of lime and let's add this terrible, selfish flavor called green apple, which overpowers every other flavor of Skittle. You take a handful of Skittles, you put them in your mouth for a sweet, fruity flavor sensation, and green apple is a dictator. It overpowers everything. That's all you taste. And I don't know why they got rid of lime. They've delegated them to the special like holiday editions.
See,
what do you think about that?
Honestly, the fact that Mike and Ike still have lime is why they're a superior
Mike and Ike's
candy
are pretty
to me.
good.
But what about Jolly Rancher green apple? That's kind of a different
I
green
don't really
apple.
like
What's
green
your
apple
opinion?
at all. I think
Really?
green apple is toxic and it's bad for the family.
All right, but what about actual green apples? Granny Smith's.
Actual green apples are fine.
Okay.
It's like actual grapes are fine, but like grape flavored candy tastes like medicine that you're forced to consume.
I mean, people
as a
do
child.
like grapes, so.
Yeah, grapes are fine. Green apples are fine. It's when you make them artificial, terrible flavors that I'm out.
Yeah.
And don't put them in my Skittles. We need to make Skittles lime again.
Definitely.
That's my campaign platform.
That's how you're going to run for president?
Yeah.
Just changing candy?
Yeah. And get rid of all the, like, no slow walkers either. I want to have separate sidewalks for people who walk at a normal human pace. And I'm trying to get the class, you know?
Yeah. Naturally.
Are we going to get canceled?
Oh, no. We'll avoid the school topics, but
Okay.
obviously you're pretty. You got,
I'm pretty,
you got,
yeah. I get that a lot.
You got a strong head on your shoulders, so
Yeah.
obviously you're very inspiring. You're inspired by a lot of
Sure.
people. Who inspires you? Who drives you to be this thing that you are?
I would say I'm into the stand-up comedy, and I really like George Carlin was a big influence of mine in a high school, and I did some stand-up in high school, and I've kind of meandered away from that because
I
there's
organized
no,
one of your stand-ups.
You did,
Yeah,
and
it
there's
was
no
a show.
sustainability for that kind of
yeah,
career,
no.
so I'm here
God,
doing
no.
mass comm things, tricking
This
myself.
is
into
where the
thinking.
money is while being creative.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's my idea of a dream job, I guess. But
Dream job, but yeah, no, unless you're really good at
right,
it,
yeah, you're gonna
like,
be on Comedy Central at like 2 in the morning.
Oh
and
yeah.
So,
All right, so one last question for
yeah,
you.
make it a quick one.
You get $1 million.
Yeah.
But for the rest of your life, you're being chased by an immortal snail. But if he catches you, you die.
I die. Yeah, I would probably take the dollars because snails are garbage creatures and they should be purged from this earth. Thanks.
Well, there you have it, folks. This has been I Mustache You a Question. I'm Joseph Bailey. This has been my guest, Patrick Corcoran. Thank you, and have a good night.